All right, number 2, choose 2 statements that best describe the setting of the story. So which 2 of these answers best describe the setting or where it took place? A, Lear's castle is too small for his daughters to live there. B, Reagan's castle is surrounded by fields of nettles and weeds. C, this story takes place on a windy winter night. D, it is a time when kings rule and knights serve them. E, the castles are chilly places without much light. F, Lear's kingdom is large, wealthy, and beautiful. Or G, Gennaro's castle is bigger and fancier than Reagan's. Which 2 statements best describe this setting? Okay, you need 2. All right, and number 3. Read the sentence from paragraph 17 in the passage. You must bear with me, said Lear. Forget and forgive. I am old and foolish. Which dictionary definition best defines the word bear as it is used in this sentence? You must bear with me. A, to stand up to. B, to get over. C, to put up with. Or D, to provide for. Number 4, this question has 2 parts. Answer part A and then part B. Which statement best describes why King Lear's feelings about Gennaro started to change? Why did his feelings change for her? A, she was a stranger to his heart. B, she began to be mean and disrespectful. C, she allowed fewer than 50 of her knights to serve him. Or D, she sent him outside to wander alone in the heath. Part B of that question. Underline 2 sentences in paragraph 12 that best support your answer in part A. So which 2 of these sentences best describe why his feelings toward her change? The king now went to stay with his daughter Gennaro, who had gotten everything from her father that he had to give. She now began to grudge even the 100 knights that he had reserved for himself. She was harsh and undutiful to him. Her servants either refused to obey his orders or pretended they did not hear them. So, underline 2 sentences that best support your answer for part A. Almost done. Number 5. Which 2 sentences from paragraphs 15 and 16 best explain why King Lear's feelings toward his daughters changed at the end of the story? Write a sentence from each paragraph in the box below. So let's look up here, 15 and 16. Okay, I'm going to circle these. Okay, you need details from these 2. You need a sentence from each that shows why King Lear's feelings changed toward his daughter. So I will reread those. You need to find a sentence from 15 and 16 that support why his feelings change. Then when Lear saw that what he really wanted was to drive him away, he left them. It was a wild and stormy night, and he wandered about the heath, half mad with misery. Okay, so find a sentence in there that shows why he left, why his feelings changed, and then in 16 as well. Here, Cordelia and her friends found poor King Lear wandering about the fields wearing a crown of nettles and weeds. She brought him back and fed and clothed him. Then Cordelia came to him and kissed him. Okay, find 2 sentences that show why his feelings changed at the end of the story. And lastly, the short response, which we always use the race strategy for. So restate, answer, cite, explain. Okay, it should be repetitive now. What conclusions can be drawn about King Lear's experiences with his 3 daughters? What lesson did he learn? Use details from the story to support your response. So we could say the lesson King Lear learned is that, what did he learn? Okay. Now you need to give me evidence to prove why he learned that. Why did he learn this lesson? In the text, it says what? And then lastly, your evidence or your explain. This shows that, and what does this story show you? What does it prove to him in this story maybe?